Agent Ortiz here with how to beat a hangover. So a couple things I wanted to address as a coach and an athlete myself is that in general, drinking alcohol is usually not a good idea. If you're underage, you shouldn't be drinking at all because it's illegal. As a collegiate athlete, you should not be drinking in season. It decreases performance, it really kills your hydration levels, and in general, it's just not a good idea. If you're a fat loss client, alcohol really stalls your ability to break down fat for almost 2 to 3 days because your body's too focused on breaking down the alcohol currently in your body, getting your hydration levels back to normal. So in general, it's really just not a good idea. But there are life circumstances like weddings, stuff like that. I mean, you can just abstain from alcohol in general. I've done that plenty of times. But eventually, sometimes I like to kick back. So here are my methods to keep you from getting really, really hungover the next day. Number one, okay? So preventative stuff that we can do. One, make sure the day that you're drinking, you drink at least a half a gallon of water. Okay, I know that's a lot, but it'll really help the next day to make sure you're very, very hydrated. Number two, before you go out, make sure you eat a protein-based diet. So choose, lean meats over a pasta dish. Protein has been proven to help slow the digestion of alcohol, so it won't enter your bloodstream as quickly. Okay, number two, during. So as you're drinking, make sure, obviously, to drink at least 2 glasses of water per alcoholic drink. I choose 2 because usually bars, places like that, they fill up everything with ice, and then you don't actually get that much water. Number 3, okay, so when you actually are finished and you get home, okay, you're pretty banged up, there are a lot of steps you can do to really help not have a terrible, terrible morning after. So I'm going to zoom the camera down, okay? This is the stuff I usually keep in my bag. Number 1, we have our emergency right here. So I usually just rip this open, pour that in a bottle of water, drink the whole thing down before I go to sleep. Sometimes I'll drink 2 of those. 2, B12 shot. I'll usually take that before I go out. So sorry, I kind of mixed up the things with that. And some multivitamins. That really helps too. And of course, tons and tons of water. I'll usually make a line here and try to drink it before I go. I just make it a race with myself. Just be like, all right, I got to drink all that or I'm going to feel terrible tomorrow. There are also, too, a couple of products. I've been trying to find the hangover pill for years. I used to take Chasers a lot. It's a carbon-based pill, which helps absorb a lot of impurities in your body. So this right here, it's called Vegas Nights. I actually discovered this at Vitamin Shop. It basically has the same things that Chaser has in it with some other stuff. I also didn't realize that this is a sexual performance drug for males, so it was really weird when I went to go purchase it. The guy was looking at me a little strange, but you know what? I didn't have a hangover the next day, so this has some little bit of caffeine in it, white willow bark, which is basically the main ingredient in aspirin, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yohimbine, obviously, that's, for a whole bunch of different stuff. B vitamins to help replenish energy and electrolytes. So before you go out, one of these, lots of water, even coconut water if you can, is better to rehydrate. I usually literally pack a little bag that has coconut water, one of these, some emergency packets, some multivitamin just to help the next morning hangover. So there's how to beat a hangover, AMO Fitness. See you later.